Make this intro quick as possible. So basically, this One Piece fan named kh1, he refers to himself as Kai, I'm sure most of you guys know him, was debating Scoob, whether or not Luffy is universal or not. Also apologize how my recording kept stopping and going and stopping and going. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video.
How are you going to tell me what's not valid to me?
Oh, are you arguing from belief? Question mark?
Bro, I'm not a debater. I already explained that to you.
Okay, so most people get confused with what a debate is. A debate is a discussion. If you start discussing with somebody, Naruto versus Luffy, you guys both have premises that's like goes against each other. I've seen this One Piece fan discuss plenty of times. So he debated plenty of times. So he is a debater.
I don't think you.
So you're just gonna make illogical things? Okay, so what you're basically telling me is, wait, what it sounds like to me is your credibility. Wait, hold on. It sounds to me your credibility is just not valid to make a valid argument because you're simply saying that you're so willing to believe something, you're able to accept illogical things. So you believe shit like magic exists in our world. And flying flying humans and shit. That's not something like
if that's the straw man you want to make, sure.
One that was not a straw man, you're saying that since you're not a debater, you can make illogical arguments. You could just say this is this without no evidence. But you just contradicted yourself because once when Folk was trying to use a fallacy, you were saying you're not a debater, but now you're trying to use a fallacy.
But anyways.
How's that a straw man? How's that a straw man?
I never said I believe anything like magic in the real world.
It was an analogy. I didn't say you did. It was an analogy.
I guess.
You realize you don't attack the actual analogy. You attack as the value behind it.
So why would I not go with that?
Yeah, and I agree they said it, but I think you're interpreting it wrong.
All right. I feel like I'm interpreting it right. Like, what?
Yo.
I just slammed him so bad.
This is like, what that got to do with me?
Yeah, you would be a peg to debate, bro. I swear. He'd be like, yeah, that's fine and all, but I believe it, right?
Bro,
I believe that.
It's like
you're one of those religious guys.
Bro,
you're
says it so wild.
No, you're one of those religious guys, aren't you? You're one of them religion guys.
Religious? I'm not religious.
Yeah. No. I'm not saying you are. I'm saying the way they argue. They say, yeah, we will get into a deep argument with God, and at the end they be like, well, that's fine, but I believe God, so hey, I don't care.
Yeah, basically, because like
he admitted to being biased. Okay, so I'm sure you guys are wondering like how you guys can hear my voice if I'm not up there on the stage on TikTok. That's just really because of when I was recording, I just left my mic on. Scoob just proved that kh1 is actually being biased, is actually a biased person. Simply because Ice is like, you could say, giving his refutation, and kh1 is just saying, well, I'm just going to deny that. Since I believe it, it's just true. I don't care, I believe it.
Hey, wait, let up the exterminator guy. Oh, he's in the followers.
What can you really do to stop somebody from?
Yeah, I don't have enough followers, Ice, bro.
No. I'm referring in a debate way though. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I was
in the debate, you're not necessarily proving your belief. You're just generally proving God.
Bro, follow Ice.
I guess so.
Like you believing him is already evident. That's already like a presumption. So like we don't address that. It's really like how Ice is correct.
Unless the author correct. The way I'm looking at it. It says, I feel like
No. Yeah,
I personally have to go through mental loops in order to figure out a way for the author to, or like for the character to just be wrong on what they're saying.
Well, you know what a knowledge claim is, though. Yeah. So you know we don't take like
this is basically arguing that if Blackbeard and Big Mom is stated to have like infinite power, which is what kh1 is arguing, you would have to prove that they really know what infinite is. They know what like the meaning of infinite, in which it's impossible for kh1 to prove that. Simply because there is no proof or evidence backing up that Blackbeard and Big Mom really knows what infinite means. You
were being a little disingenuous with the whole Konohamaru thing, but the whole point was that if Konohamaru says, I think my big brother can beat you, you can't tell me the authors. Yeah, okay, you see what I'm saying? Now, if Naruto says that, you would be like, well, within the show, we can consistently say that Naruto has either the evidence to show he can make these claims. Right? Because he has a good, you're basically arguing the perspective of Naruto on like how he is versus the perspective of Konohamaru. And that's what I'm saying, like, Blackbeard, if Blackbeard makes that, I don't think she is, though, because you would have to prove, because you can't, and by the way, you kind of circled your argument a little bit, too, right? Like, I said, I said, well, why can't they? Can you show me where they see evidence? I mean, infinite, and you only say, well, they say it's infinite, right? You know when you put something within question, you can't justify it with something within question. There's just like
I'm
a
not even
circular
sure
argument.
what you're talking about now. I'm not even gonna hold you.
All right, I'll explain. Okay. You show me evidence that let me think. What's a perfect example of this? Oh yeah. So you find a claim that says Rock Lee is faster than Sasuke, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And I put that in question. I'm like, can you show me an instance where this is happening? And you say, well, in this instance, it says this. Do you see the problem there?
All right, but who says it?
No, it's the same scan. It's the same thing over.
At face value.
Yeah, that's fallacious. The argument for ignorance is saying
what
that
is
pretty much
when discussing hypothetical fiction. I'm gonna keep asking you that, bro. It's hypothetical fiction. So what is?
Yeah,
like,
but you can still embellish logic though. You can still use logic. That's how I think.
Sure.
Adapt logic. Okay, so all I'm doing is using logic.
Miss Bell.
So you just agreed. So what is your problem?
Yeah, you're using logic, bro.
Okay.
But I'm
no.
telling
I
you,
said we can use logic.
You say I'm.
Yeah, using some. You realize use question.
I don't.
Wait. You're.
If kh1 is disagreeing using our logic in One Piece, that means now he cannot scale the One Piece verse. Scaling the One Piece verse requires our logic to do so. So basically, he debunked himself. So all that uni stuff with Luffy and all, he can't scale that.
Literally using logic, you're saying you're taking something for face value.
Wait, real quick, is this man like disagreeing? Like KH is disagreeing that we don't apply logic to fiction. If that's the case, now he can't scale anybody in fiction. Like in the One Piece
when
verse.
I use logic.
It's more so. How would I put it? I feel like
there's no way to put it because like you kind of contradict it.
Rather than just like looking at the context of the story.
Okay, so first he agreed with Ice, saying that you can use like logic and within fiction, our logic within fiction. But now he's disagreeing because like he understands Ice's point.
What's your name, by the way? I don't know. What's your name?
Yeah, my name Kai.
Kai. Listen, Kai. Every time we get somewhere, you just keep bringing up the same amount of evidence. Like you literally say. Yeah, I'll say, okay, show me where Big Mom sees infinite. Or show me where the One Piece world has infinite. Well, it's stated that they have infinite, like, you just you're putting it, the evidence that we're questioning, you using it to further pushing the evidence we're questioning. That's so circular. That makes no sense.
Because I'm confused. What's wrong with the evidence?
What are you confused by?
I don't see what's wrong with the evidence that there is. It's enough for me.
You need evidence to prove. Okay, again, you're claiming this thing to be correct. You need more evidence. You think you just said one evidence when you argue? You just said one argument. Like, yeah. Nothing you say, I don't need no more. I said this one evidence, therefore, like, I'm having this threshold of this domination.
Ice is a W, bro.
This is infinite. There's other cases of there being stated the devil fruits that have.
Wait. Again, the person in the comments, because he seems a little, the person in the comments seems a little off. So I'm going to explain something to you. What I'm doing here is I'm not presenting a defeater. I think that's where there's the confusion at. Do you know that? Alicia, do you know that?
A defeater? I'm not even sure what you're talking about.
Like, I'm not trying to present a defeater to your claim. Necessarily. I'm just incarnating bro, I keep butchering words. What's it called when you try to get information out of somebody?
Interrogating?
Ice is basically saying he's just asking a question. He's not really saying a debunk to his skill or whatever.
I'm not. If I was trying to defeat your argument, I would simply say there's no cases of infinite being shown in Naruto. I didn't say that. I mean, in One Piece. I didn't say that, right? I just said show me it. I didn't say that there isn't. Because if I would have said that, you know what I'm doing?
I feel like infinity can be shown without necessarily being shown.
I agree with that.
Yeah, that just made no sense. There's no possible.
It's infinity.
I believe what he was trying to say is that infinity can be shown without it physically being shown.
Exists throughout the power of the devil fruit. And I feel like based off how devil fruits work, they say once you eat it, you know what power you have. I don't think Mondoro.
Okay.
Mama.
Wait. I'm glad you said that. So again, I'm glad you said that. So what did I say earlier? Infinite can also be used as just explaining a great deal of power or unmeasurable amount of power. So again, that everybody saying it's infinite. No, stop, hold on. My interpretation, hold on. My connotation can still imply. That's what you're failing to realize. My connotation still implies though.
It's negative. That's how I'm looking at it.
What? It literally implies.
You're looking.
Do you not realize that?
Rather than what it says, you're looking at it through a negative connotation of.
That's not a negative connotation.
You're looking at it.
Wait.
Hyperbolic.
We're not in the sense. Wait. You're saying that we should take the Wait. Pause. You're saying that we should take the denotation of it, right? You're saying we should take infinite as face value within this context. I'm saying that you haven't really proved on why we necessarily should, right? So do you know what our interpretation is? We have two equal interpretations, which is not good for you, because typically when that happens, guess what happens?
What's up?
It just incons, right? Which is bad on your point, because this is your point, or it's your claim.
Yeah, bro, I'm failing to see a different point of view though, you know? Like
No, well, that's not for you. Typically there's people that judge, because obviously this is not really formal or anything.
Bro,
we're just
I'm telling you, I'm not a debater, so none of that means
No,
anything.
I know. I'm just putting you on game. Can I not put you on game?
Bro, people always try to put me on game. I don't care for none of that.
Bro, I know you be wanting to argue sometimes, bro. Like, actually argue these debaters.
No, bro. More so, I put up a tape. I feel like I give my reasons. Another person could give theirs, and it's just like, all right, that be that.
Joe just said that if I make a video, if somebody replies and debunk that video, I'm still gonna keep the same mindset. So he's basically saying no matter what you say to him, he will still have the same mindset. He will still think Luffy over Naruto. This is what you call, ladies and gentlemen, is being extremely biased. This is legit the definition of bias.
Bro,
Like
I know the Luffy fan and you want to argue with these Naruto fans. Like, look at this take up right here. Look at the first take.
Bro, Luffy?
You got to know a little bit about debating if you're going to argue that.
I mean, I know about debating. It's more so fiction.
No, I'm not talking particularly to you, though. That's what I'm saying. It's not particularly towards you. I'm saying it's more of like a... it's more of like a, it's like self-defeating. You know what that means?
No, explain.
So, self-defeating is simply just like, you're like basically like messing your own argument. So, for example, you make this really like absurd argument. I say, all fruits are bananas, right? And I say, is apple or fruit? And you say, yeah. You self-defeated your additional proposition because your original claim was apple.
Where did I self-defeat it?
I didn't say I was talking to you. But the fact that you think it's towards you says a lot.
My fault. I swear you said you're self-defeating. And then
I said it. I said, yeah. I was referring to the person making the claim. See, hey, bro, the universe speaks out without you needing to be spoken to. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, it's a very oxymoron. Like, you're like saying like, yeah, I can't prove it, but it's true. So then it's not true because you can't prove it. Bro, alright, I'm gonna head out, bro. If you need some debate listens,
you said it still says what it says though.
Go ahead and throw a follow. Hey, circles. That's the main topic today. Go ahead and throw a follow back, man. If you need some debate lessons, let me know, man.
That's about it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video of a One Piece fan getting slammed and just slapped all around the room in a debate, and also getting proven to be biased.